Hello everybody, this is Allie with the Sea Owl, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for this reading. This reading is actually a collaboration with Britta from Synchronize, and I reached out to her because I found her channel maybe about 3 months ago, and I was just blown away. I was blown away at her ability to read energy, to read the signs and the cards that Spirit gave her, to connect so deeply with these energies, and it brought me so much insight. So needless to say, I've been a little bit obsessed with her channel since I found it, and I decided to reach out to her one day and ask her if she would like to do a collaboration with me. So I am just so stoked to do this reading for you. All the information to find your reading with Britta will be linked in the description box. I'll try to put it everywhere so that way you can't miss it, because it's very important that you get the message from her reading and from mine, because they kind of go together about an awareness of what spiritual gifts you're ready to be made aware of now. So that is the topic of my specific reading. And we have 3 different groups for you to choose from here. Group number 1, you have the 9 of Cups. And then you also have black tourmaline. And you received the blank rune. Oh, I love that for you. Group number 2, you have Page of Cups, and your stone is calcite, and you have the rune of self. That's pile 2. And then pile 3, you have 2 of Wands. And then you also have this beautiful flower agate point. Yeah, beautiful. I'll lay it like that so you can see it a little bit better. And you also have the rune of protection. I love that. Now, there's no wrong way to choose, okay? So if you've never done a pick-a-card reading before, there is no wrong way to choose. Let's take a couple deep breaths together here. If you've already picked you know which reading it is for you, then that's fine. The timestamps will be in the description box below. But for those of you who are interested in doing just a little mini meditation here with me before we get started on your reading, I would love that so much. I love connecting with your energy in this way. I love grounding our energy together. And so for those of you who may have headphones on or are sensitive to sounds, I am going to use our Tibetan singing bowl here just to help kind of ground and center our energy. And then I'll give you a few more moments at the end here if you need to pause to further meditate on which reading Spirit has a message for you in. What spiritual gifts, magical gifts are you ready to be made aware of? So let's close our eyes, take a couple deep mindful breaths together, and I'm going to use the singing bowl, and then we'll begin. So I will leave the video running for a few more moments to give you plenty of time. Remember, you cannot pick wrong. Go with your gut. What is your gut telling you? Which pile are you the most drawn to? And more than likely, that is the pile for you. So I cannot wait to see you in your reading. Please don't forget to check out your additional reading with Britta from Synchronize. And I'm excited to see what Spirit has for you. Hi, pile number 1. This is for those of you that chose the 6 of Cups card, the black tourmaline, and the blank rune. I love the blank rune with this reading, and I also really love the imagery of the 6 of Cups card. When we're talking about what spiritual gifts you're ready to be made aware of. So right off the bat, what I hear is infinite potential and a real peace in that. Because when we get the blank rune, this rune, some people don't even use this rune in their divination casting. But the blank rune for me really signifies like a void space or unlimited potential. Unlimited potential. And that's really what's standing out to me most in your reading right now. I feel like this is Spirit, okay? And this is you. And so Spirit has been, in a playful way, guiding you to this information. It's like there for the taking, but they needed to make sure you were ready for all of this amazing abundance, all of these spiritual gifts. And so what I'm hearing is part of what is so special about you and who you are going to be moving forward is that you are able to cultivate joy and peace in the midst of chaos. Look how there's like flowers up here, and they're in these party dresses, they're smiling, they're having a tea party, and the world is literally burning out behind them, around them. So I feel like that's a really strong thing. This peace, this serenity you're able to cultivate inside, and that will also ripple out to everyone around you when chaos is going on, because you know that you are above the chaos. You are with Spirit. You know, you're between worlds, this infinite possibility. She's holding the sun right here. And Spirit's just been waiting for you to get to the place where you're ready to, you've always had the gifts, okay? You've always been in this space. But you, your soul, you yourself in this incarnation has not been ready up until this point to be given these gifts. Infinite potential, again, they're telling me. And also I want to mention before we get going too far, because you are such a clear channel, because you have such a light and a peace within you, this light within you is just, I mean, did you hear the candle just then? The light within you cannot be put out no matter what's going on around you. And you kind of intrinsically hold this sun energy in your heart at all times. So the black tourmaline, you know, this is talking about being, as you progress with your spiritual gifts in this new spiritual awakening, they really want you first and foremost to be mindful of grounding and protecting your energy. That is like the first thing you should do when you wake up. You should do it throughout the day, because you are an energetic sponge for everyone else's energy, good or bad. So because of that, it's very easy for you to kind of get lost in the chaos of what's going on around you and not tap into this inner peace, this inner wisdom that that the universe really always has your back, has your highest interests at heart. They're helping you grow. They're leading you to the highest version of yourself. And there's certain steps that have to be taken in order for you to get there. So grounding your energy, protecting your energy, and being mindful of how precious your natural energy is anyway is going to go a very long way in helping you cultivate these spiritual gifts. Okay, so I'm so excited to see what else Spirit has for us. I feel very called to use the Star Seed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I don't know why I said tarot. And I absolutely love her art. I love her cards. Danielle Noel does the art on her cards, but just the artistry behind creating these meaningful messages is just beautiful. So thank you so much, Spirit. For group number 1, what spiritual, gifts are they meant to be made aware of right now? Unlimited potential. This is wild. I keep hearing it over and over again. So look, we have the void. We have the void rune. This is infinite potential within you, okay? They're really stressing that because I feel like in the past, people have made you feel very weak and disempowered. And quite frankly, like you did not have any power. So weird. I just realized that 2 of the 3 candles I had going for us have gone out, and we're talking about people trying to put out your power. So let me light these again for us. That's wild. So 2 out of 3 candles went out because they need you to know that your light can never truly go out. Even though people have tried to make you feel like that, like they could, like that was a possibility. So we're gonna move her right here for now. I hope you can still see this card. And we have Child of the Cosmos, Earth Pulsing, and Earthed. Now this is just incredible. This is just incredible. Because we were just talking about how you are this child here, and here's Spirit playing with you, guiding you, reassuring you that everything's okay. And then we get Child of the Cosmos. They're letting me know that this is not something to take lightly. Look at this light here in her heart space. And she's just open, she's surrendering. The card actually says the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So there's more of this unlimited potential. It's there for you to tap into. And you're ready now. That's what they said. You're ready now. I think you've really been doing a lot of hard work on yourself, building up your reserves, your personal strength, unprogramming old things that were put on you, and really reprogramming yourself with truths. And the truth that you have found is that the divine is always with you, always loves you, always has your best interests at heart. And man, this is such a powerful reading already. That you are this perfect child of the cosmos, and you hold the intelligence of the universe within you. This is not something to be taken lightly. Earth pulsing and earthed. Again, it's more of this grounding. You know, I feel that maybe in the past you were someone who felt like you were very indoorsy. And as you've moved through your spiritual awakening, you have really reconnected with nature, with earth, with birds, with trees, with soil, with fresh air and rain. There is something so peaceful and healing about you spending time outside in nature. And maybe you're just now starting to kind of realize this about yourself, but it's been there all along. Because how you can really access these gifts is by spending time in nature. Look at this. She's laying down on the ground. She's meditating. I keep saying she, but I hope you know that it's not gender specific. Laying down on the ground, meditating, all of the natural forces going on around her, slowing down, time in nature. Nature, okay, this is cool. This is what they just said. Nature is your key. Nature is the gateway to fully accessing your gifts. And this Earth card is really fascinating because the first thing I thought here was this like egg of potential. Right now, I feel as though you're still kind of in this egg, you know, like here with spirit. And you're protected. You're being divinely guided. You're kind of held above the chaos of everything else that's going on. But as you can see, it's very translucent. And the person in here looks like an adult. And what I feel is like you're, you know, being made aware of these spiritual gifts is going to not only bring you down to earth again. I say bring you down to earth, like get you very grounded and connected with nature and the cycles of earth. But it's also like you're right on the brink of kind of, I see this image of like you landing, like in a spaceship, like you coming down to earth, and then the spirit kind of, the spirit egg disappears around you, and you're standing here feeling the earth pulsing, connecting with every living thing on it, and using that for your ultimate potential to be the alchemist, the creator, the magician that you are, whatever that looks like for you. I just saw 222. So that might resonate for you. It's very much, they're wanting you to know how important being in nature. It's like it activates you. And I'm not even hearing water. Like for me, water kind of activates me, but I have a lot of water placements. Maybe for you, you're more of a grounded person, or, you know, some of you may have spent most of your time kind of like up in your head and not feeling very grounded. And I think doing this very important grounding work with the earth, with Mother Nature, is going to kind of flip that on its head for you. You know, the empowerment that I feel, the unlimited potential. I mean, that is just over and over. They keep giving me that. It's so amazing. But I see water, I see mountains, grass, flowers, the sky. I mean, every bit of nature is going to help activate and ground you. So Spirit, I would like to get some deeper information here, if we could, about specific gifts that group 1 has. And we're going to use our crystal tarot here. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can we get some more specific messages on the spiritual gifts group 1 is ready to be made aware of. I'm hearing this card, the Child of the Cosmos card. That's a big one for you. Knowing, like getting that confirmation from Spirit that you are gifted, that you are a child of the universe, a child of the cosmos, and knowing that you're forever and always beyond space and time connected with source energy. You know, you're a part of that. And so I feel like that's kind of the burst, that's a weird word to come out, the first like realization that has kind of burst for you or validation. Maybe you needed that validation or confirmation from Spirit. So thank you so much, Spirit, for group 1. More specifically, thank you. More specifically, their spiritual gifts they're ready to be made aware of. Thank you. So we got quite a few here with Page of Swords at the bottom. Okay, let's see what we have. So, we have strength. We have justice. And they did tell me, do you want these in reverse for sure? Okay. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. How fascinating. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. But 10 of Wands is upright. So what they're telling me is, in every way you have ever felt disempowered, not enough, not worthy, wow, unlucky, you know, like life's not fair, life is not on your side. I'm getting kind of emotional because this is a very painful energy. You know, I think before your spiritual awakening, you spent a lot of time feeling like this was facts about you, that you were a weak person, that life wasn't fair to you, that it didn't matter how hard you worked, nothing ever really came of it, that you couldn't make things stick in the world, you know, abundance, financial security, that life was just always this hard, just so hard that you could not even possibly love or care about yourself first. You know, that's the advice of the 10 of Wands. And you couldn't even fathom doing that where you were at before. Now I see. And they just told me to turn them all around again. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, that's so cool, Spirit. Thank you. So now, these things that used to break you down, hold you back. Okay, and I'm going to say something very triggering here because it's what they're giving me. I think at one point, you probably even had thoughts of ending your life because it was too much struggle for too long. It was too much for too long, and your precious heart just could not. You couldn't do it anymore. Somehow, Spirit was able to reach you in this energy. Or rather, Spirit made something happen. And that in and of itself could have been extremely painful. But that cracking open to help you, this is talking about beginning your spiritual awakening, beginning your spiritual journey. It was actually this diamond from Spirit. Look at the diamond and the sun here. And Spirit trying to comfort you. It says, I can deal with whatever comes my way. And you have. You've been infinitely strong. Because Spirit's saying, you are like this diamond within the sun, and that is what is within you. That's what's within you. And so all of this pain and all of these trials, all of these injustices that you have endured in this lifetime have all been because you had such an incredible purpose on your life. That Spirit was going to make sure that you remembered, that you knew who you were, the power that you possess, the infinite potential that you hold. And they want me to put it right here on her heart. It wasn't just Spirit moving you to this realization, though. They want you to give yourself credit, because every time you felt like you could not take anymore, somehow you were able to find the power within you to push through one more time, to push through one more day, because you knew that somewhere this was leading you somewhere, and there was an end in sight somewhere for you. The gifts, these spiritual gifts that you have are remarkable. They're incredible. And they just said you can take them as far as you want to go. So you have an extraordinary amount of strength within you to withstand any storm or trial that has been placed on your path. And then you're able to take that pain and that trial and transmute this into a more positive energy that you can give back. I'm really noticing the sodalite here, that stone that can give back to others. You're able to give others their power back. Wow. You have an ability to see what needs done and how to do it, how to accomplish it. And now these, I worry maybe you're thinking these things all kind of seem kind of basic, maybe. But these are really superpowers, because you are able to help people who do not have the kind of strength, the kind of inner strength from the cosmos that you have. And this is because you are a starseed. Maybe you already knew that about yourself. And what does that mean if we don't know? Basically, as a child of the cosmos, my current theory is that our souls, many of us, our souls chose to incarnate during this exact period of time on Earth to help the collective, to help planet Earth as we move into a new age of enlightenment and awakening, to help heal, to help cultivate love, to bring things into balance. And so, these might seem like, well, yeah, I've kind of mastered this, and yeah, I know how to work hard, and I've figured out how to transmute painful energy into healing energy. I think what they're saying you're not seeing here is the fact that these gifts you've been cultivating are what is going to bring you infinite abundance. So infinite possibilities lead to infinite abundance. And all I'm seeing is you being ready to take the sun. They're just, it's not going anywhere. It's within you. It's for you. It's always been meant for you. And it's, Spirit's saying you're ready now. You're ready to take this and teach, share, community. Help people who are where you were not so long ago, and help them see that they are not alone, that they are incredibly powerful, they are empowered, they can be powerful manifestors and co-creators with spirit. Once you grab these gifts and you integrate them and you cultivate them and realize these are your superpowers and you use this to help others, it's literally like a portal opens up, like an enormous gateway, like the key unlocks and these huge doors open, and here is the whole world for you. The whole world, everything in it, everyone in it. And it's all coming from this beautiful place of peace and love and just wanting to care for other people. So they're saying, please don't take these gifts lightly. This strength. Also, the Herkimer, I think I'm saying that right, Herkimer diamond. There's something about it. I think it's like extremely strong. Now, I could be making this up. I know diamonds are inherently like a strong stone, but there's something specific about the Herkimer diamond, and also using, if you could get a bracelet like this of sodalite, they're saying, or a necklace, something that you could wear with you regularly. I think that's going to help you a lot too. So know that these gifts that you have are meant to help the cosmos. They're meant to help the universe, the children of Earth. So, this pentacle's over his heart, and he's looking to see who needs my help. Who can I help? And that is going to lead you to the abundance that has been lacking in your existence. Now, they did want me to mention here. Where's that card? Okay. I love and care for myself first. Now, this is the most important message before you begin this very important work of helping others. You have to start by grounding your energy, keeping your energy safe, knowing you're an energetic sponge, and being cognizant of when someone else's energy has kind of infiltrated your awareness or your field, your energy field, so that way you can transmute that and move on, because it's not yours to hold, right? We give it back to spirit. But we really need to remember, that's a very important part of this puzzle of you beginning, is really getting your grounding your energy, protecting your energy, and getting that exactly where it needs to be. So I want to get a few more messages here for you, please, and thank you, Spirit. Particularly, so let's say otherworldly, magical gifts. Can we have any information about that? I think that would be really fun. Okay, let's see what planet we got. Jupiter, expansion, joy. Wow. Look at this. It's like, you are this Jupiter energy, this, positivity, blessings, teaching in a loving way. This is you. This is what you're about to be doing. And they're wanting you to know this is magical. I feel like you could maybe have some Sagittarius in your chart. At the very least, Jupiter plays a big role in your personal birth chart. 2 more cards fell out here. 6 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Giving to others so that you can give to yourself. It's this beautiful, look, 6 of Pentacles under the Justice card. It's this beautiful balance of give and take, of energy to help heal the collective. You are magical, group number 1. You are magical, and you are powerful, and you were created this way. They're telling me they only want to get one more card for you before we finish your reading, and I have no idea what it will be. So let's get one final card for you, group 1. Spiritual abilities, magical abilities. What is this final message that you would like for group number 1 to have as we complete this reading together, Spirit? Please and thank you. Final message for group number 1. Wow. Message in a bottle. Number 15, it also reduces to the number 6. So much 6 energy here. And you know, 6 is like unconditional love. Unconditional love. So you are going to be giving this to people and showing other people how to give themselves unconditional love by connecting with the universe, connecting with their higher selves. There's more of a message here though. So let's see. I'm gonna make sure you can see this. Again, I get this feeling of being between worlds. You know, this bottle's half in the water, half out of the water. Things that have been hidden from you, information that has been previously hidden from you is about to come to light. Very soon is what they're saying. And it could be something related to your past. It will give you clarity. It will give you freedom as well. There's something about the starfish here. Starfish could maybe be significant for you. They also have 5 legs. It reminds me of a pentacle. So there could be some information coming into you that has been hidden from you about finances, about how to help to keep your head out from underwater. Get your head out from underwater is what they're saying. You know, to help like a lifeline, like a rescue somehow. And they need you to know that this gift is also a gift from the universe, because you are meant to be doing these things. You are meant to be helping the collective while helping yourself. This is what your soul chose to come here and do. And I am just so proud of you, of how you've endured. I'm so grateful for your beautiful energy, your beautiful heart. There's much more to be exposed for you as time goes on. So they're saying this is your starting point, okay? You have infinite potential. And that is not something to take lightly. You have infinite potential. Something is going to be coming through soon to give you this respite, this rescue that you need in your financial life, so you can really make this a possibility. I heard occupation, new way of living, making money in the world by helping others. So helping yourself by helping others. I know we said we were only going to get you one more card, but I have to pull a card from this Moon Magic deck for you. Thank you, Spirit. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. Joy, unlimited potential. It's all within you. You were born with it. It's part of your soul. It can't be erased. It can't be put out. It can't be taken away. You are a miraculous, incredible soul, group number 1. And I am so honored to have been able to read for you today. If this reading resonated for you, I would love to hear how. If you feel called to like, share, or subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And it's a totally free way to help the channel grow, help me to continue doing what I'm most passionate about doing. And please don't forget to check out your collaboration reading from Britta, Synchronize, which is going to be linked in the description box below, as this is a collaboration reading with her. And I would love to hear how that resonates with you. So more than anything, group one, thank you for your beautiful, precious heart. Thank you for your energy that you've put in the world. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you take excellent care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Hello, group two. I am so glad that you're here with us today. Thank you for spending your precious time here with us. I first want to say that this reading is definitely going to be all about you yourself. And so we are asking Spirit, what spiritual gifts are you ready to be made aware of right now? And I feel like the first one they want you to be aware of is you. So you yourself are a gift. But what they're telling me here, I think you've recently discovered something out that was surprising to you. I don't think you were anticipating it. And I think it's really shaken your sense of self. I think it's left you feeling depleted. I'm actually feeling like a 4 of Cups energy. And when I was meditating before your reading, I kept hearing something really interesting. So first I heard angel eyes, and then I heard something I've heard before, real eyes, real lies, real lies. And you also have here, manas. So this is the rune of self. The calcite here talks about boosting your confidence, your clarity, boosting your sense of purpose. It gives you a boost in many different ways. And when I look at this Page of Cups card, and it says meditation, love of beauty. But I do feel like you're kind of in this stillness of disappointment about something that has transpired in your life right now. I feel like Spirit is wanting to reinvigorate you with this reading. So maybe you have found out, some kind of deception that has been going on. I was not planning to do this, but they just asked me to pull a crystal card. So let's see thank you, Spirit. What card did you want from here for group 2? Okay. Moonstone. Now, what is so crazy is when I was going to intuitively, I asked Spirit, what stones do you want group 2 to have? And I was so drawn to the moonstone, but they kept saying, no, yellow calcite, calcite, calcite. So this is crazy. Ebb and flow is what the card says, moonstone. And moonstone is about psychic gifts, psychic insight, wisdom, the unseen. So, I think first Spirit's wanting to let you know that this, while it may be a sad transition or an uncomfortable transition in your life, they really need you to know that this is growing you, helping you grow into this very psychic, aware, strong person who's able to move through the ebbs and flows of life, the seasons, the cycles. And I'm hearing that cycles in general, like earth cycles, are very, very important to you. If you menstruate, they're telling me, pay attention to your period cycles and the moon cycles. Are you someone who, what cycle does your cycle start if you are someone who menstruates? And the reason they're bringing this up is to help kind of put the pieces together for you in realizing just how connected you are to everything around you, the earth, energy, tangible and intangible, the unseen and the seen, and how all of this is really cultivated within yourself. The rune of Manas, the rune of self. Okay, and they want me to put it on the Moonstone card. So you yourself are incredibly in tune, psychic, connected. You are in the flow, and while you may be feeling some disappointment about something, maybe that you were really convinced was going to pan out, or maybe somebody was hiding something really important to you, and I feel like it came suddenly. This information kind of hit you like a wave out of nowhere, and it's knocked you back a bit. It's knocked you down. It's made you feel just kind of like giving up. So the first thing that they're wanting you to know is that this energy won't last forever. There are ebbs and flows of life. It's essential that you've gone through this so you could see more clearly, to see just how connected you are to the universe, how incredibly intuitive and psychic you are. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Can we please get some more information for group 2 on the spiritual or psychic abilities, magical abilities that, let's see, look at this Mercury. So I heard your words are your wand. That is a quote from Florence Scovel Shinn. And I think listening to her, actually the book, Your Word is Your Wand, I think that would be really beneficial for you as you move into this new phase of your life where you are a seer. How cool. You are a seer. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. So you're able to see beyond the veil. You're able to see energies, see, you have the gift of foresight. Many clairs here they're giving me. So not only clairvoyance, but claircognizance, which is that clear knowing, clairaudience, which is something that's really strong for me personally, where I'll get downloads or I'll get words in my head. Sometimes I'll even hear them audibly, usually in like my right ear. And so I like how it says right here, let your mind tell you how to, because you already know how to do this. So if you're sitting here thinking like, I'm not a psychic person, I don't think many of you are thinking that, but if you happen to be, let me reassure you that you are. And if this is something that has maybe been fearful for you, like to look at, to be a part of, I need you to know that there's nothing wrong with that. We have been conditioned and raised in an environment to believe that not only is magic and spirit not real, but that we're those of us who believe in that are foolish. We're kooky or woo-woo or whatever the word is. And it's like, that couldn't be farther from the truth, because you are so connected. You are connected to the collective. You are connected to spirit. You're connected to the earthly realm. You are connected to the Galactic Federation, is what they're just telling me. I mean, this is big energy. big energy. And so while you might feel discouraged or disempowered right now, they really need you to know, and they're wanting me to turn it around for you, the awareness. Look at this. The awareness, thoughts, words. Wow. I mean, your thoughts become things. The way you speak to yourself internally or out loud become things. You can literally speak joy or turmoil into existence. That's how powerful you are. So you may have been someone in the past who just had terrible thing after terrible thing happen to you, and you're just like, honestly, if you were drawn to group 1 at all, there's definitely another message in group 1 for you, because it's very similar but also very different energy. So you know, you're so connected, but you're also connected on this earthly realm, and you have the ability to communicate clearly what spirit is trying to bring forth into the world for others, for yourself. And then you have in Leo, look at this, confidence, impressiveness, speaking with confidence, having the confidence to know that you really are this amazing, fantastic, like people are drawn to you. You could have a moon, really a moon, sun rising, or Venus in Leo, or Mars. I feel like you definitely have some prominent Leo placements in your chart. And I say that because, again, with the yellow calcite, the yellow here, this reading is a lot about your personal power and how you may be feeling disempowered at the moment, but it's really to bring you through to this awareness of just how aware you are. There is a leadership in this. And I think maybe you want to do this. I think you want to be a seer. If you're not already practicing, I think this is something you want to do. And they're saying you want to do it because you're meant to do it. You were created to do this. These are your inherent gifts, and that is to be a channel, an open channel for spirit, an open communication channel for spirit, an open energetic channel for spirit. You hold so much within you that I don't think you really even know all of the things, the amazingness that is you, that you bring to the world, to the collective. So I feel very much that they're wanting to kind of hype you up and give you like this hype session after what you've been through, to know on the other side of this is just incredible, magical. I heard fun and abundance and just having fun with it, having fun helping people. I really want to get you an animal medicine card here. Having fun helping people. Thank you, Spirit. Spiritual gifts, psychic gifts, messages for group 2. What other information? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hummingbird, number 44. And look at the bottom. We have turtle, number 10. 44 is a master number. I'll be honest with you, 44 is actually what I consider my personal number that I was given from Spirit. And hummingbirds are magical. I mean, they are so strong and so tiny. They fly. I mean, I wish I had like a hummingbird facts sheet with me right now, because there's so much about hummingbirds that are so magical, and they're able to, you know, go anywhere. They can fly anywhere. And there's some kind of interesting juxtaposition here between turtle energy and hummingbird energy. So we have something that's very, very fast, flying in the sky. Then we have something that's pretty slow crawling on the earth. Now, what this tells me is this real energy of not only as above, so below, but connecting, using your words to connect the spirit realm with the physical. That would again go with being a seer, a mystic. It's so cool. It is so cool. And I also feel like maybe you just have not really recognized how incredibly powerful you are, group 2, how psychic, how in tune you are with the universe. You're able to easily maneuver in this Aries spiritual world, in this very dense, grounded 3D world, and you're able to do it in a way that brings clarity and confidence and inspires others to be their best self, to discover their personal gifts from spirit, from the universe. And, just what an incredible, really superpower this is of yours. I have to say, I keep getting this energy that maybe as a child, things, esoteric things, spiritual things, were really feared by those who were important to you. So you could have been brought up in a very religious community where these things are shunned, are thought of as evil, which still just blows me away all the time, because if you ever spent time with spirit in a reading like this, you would know without a shadow of a doubt that there's nothing evil here. It is all love. It is all love for our greatest and highest good. And you're a messenger of that, group 2. You are a messenger of this. You are a messenger. Birds are messengers. Pages are messengers. And you are meant to bring these clear, insightful, intuitive messages to the collective that are straight from source. Wow. I really do feel called to get you an herbiary card. There's such a duality in your energy here, group 2, of this airy, flighty, free energy and this very grounded. When I say dense, I just mean the energy of the 3D, like a turtle, very grounded. What is this? Plantain, rewild, number 68. So that's number 14. It's balancing. It's balancing this energy that you've had all along. Okay, this is wild. Is this a hot air balloon over a map with a plantain plant growing here? A plant growing out of a balloon. How insane is this? And it's definitely talking about directions, because you can see the map back here, the arrows pointing. So I feel like your spiritual gift is able to bring the insights and the knowledge from source down here to the physical world to help people navigate who they're meant to be, what they're supposed to be doing, how they fit in the world, the significance of why they're here. And you're kind of the guide here. You are the seer, you are the guide. This is so magical. And with the rewild here, so it feels like not only are you planting these seeds of spirituality everywhere you go, but you're also being called to maybe accept this about yourself. Be a little more accepting. Be a little more willing to go with the flow of where Spirit is sending you on this soul journey. I don't feel a resistance. I want to say that. I feel like you're actually probably really excited about this, but something came along that really took the wind out of your sails, and that's what they're wanting to. And let's investigate this further. Let me get some tarot cards here, please. So what was this? I mean, it'll be different for everyone, but I'm hoping that that'll give me a little more clarity as to your gifts and where you're at right now, where they want you to start. And I did hear just start. But yeah, could you clarify the energy of this Page of Cups for me, please, Spirit, for group 2? Please clarify the energy of this Page of Cups card, because like I said, the page is a messenger. Birds are messengers. Mercury is bringing messages. Wow, look at that. Look at this. Okay. Let's see what we have here. And so I'm going to move these cards around just a little bit so we have more room here, and hopefully you'll still be able to see everything. Okay, so the first one we have is Knight of Swords reversed and Strength. Definitely a message in pile 1 for you. If you were someone who was torn between the two, then pile 1 and pile 2 are both for you. Then we have Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, somebody definitely said they used their words in a really harmful way to shake your confidence, to make you feel like you were unworthy. So for some of you, maybe some of you tried to do just this. Provide sight for someone, provide guidance for someone. And I feel like the guidance you gave was so on point that it triggered this person to more or less be cruel to you. Okay. But I feel like whoever this was is someone that you actually care about. This is someone that you care about their opinion. You care about how they view you. And so I feel like this went really deep. This really knocked you down, or it could have even been you expressing your desire to do something like this in the world with other people, and someone telling you, you're crazy. Not only is that not a thing, but you can't do that. And I just feel like it really hurt you. It knocked you down. But look at this. Page of Rods and Ace of Swords. You are meant to be a messenger, a clear channel for Spirit about how to help guide people to their highest happiness, to their soul purpose. I mean, it's so clear here. They want you to forget about this person, okay? And Spirit, they want me to put something here. What is it that you want me to put here? A crystal of some sort. Okay. So this is interesting. Here's what we're going to do. This energy, this person that made you feel this way, this is selenite, okay? So we're going to place the selenite over this card. I can feel it already. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to place the selenite here. And we're not going to forget or erase the knowledge that this occurred, because it was meant to happen to help get you where you are right now. But we are blocking that negative energy from affecting your personal energy anymore. And that's what I'm feeling, Spirit, as putting selenite, which cleanses, it charges, it renews. It's renewing that energy and taking that negativity away from you so that you can step in to the fullest version of yourself. I mean, holy cow. You are literally a message of a clear channel for the divine. You are a messenger. You are a seer. You are a psychic. You may not even need cards. You may be able to just sit with someone's energy and tell them everything they need to know, and people were left with their mouths hanging open. And you know what? They're saying that's kind of what happened here. You were coming from a place of honesty, of truth, of wanting to help and guide and nurture, and it triggered whoever this was so deeply that they felt at the time that their only course of action was to hurt you. But you weren't hurting them, and they're going to come to this realization. But until then, Spirit just wants you to put it away. This selenite is going to keep that contained, and I think this person's going to come around when they really see how strong you are, what a clear channel you are, or maybe even some of the things you said are going to come true here, and then they're going to realize, like, oh shit, I really messed up. So you could have an apology, and that's up to you if you want to accept the apology or not. That's completely up to you. Okay. I would like to I'm going to leave these here, but Spirit, I would like to get some more information on what exactly are any more spiritual gifts that yes, I'm going to use the Starseed Oracle. Any other spiritual gifts for group 2? They're reminding me number 44 again, how that's a master number. And 44 also reduces to 8, which makes me think of the infinity symbol of unity, of being infinitely connected. And 44 is a lot about being a very, solid foundation. Being a solid foundation for others of wisdom, of knowledge. You kind of being like the King of Cups in that, this one too, the King of Cups in that there is a storm going on all around you, but you are solid. You're sitting on your concrete throne above the storm, and you know that it cannot affect you. Look at that. Okay. Loosen your grip and star family. So we're asking about your spiritual gifts. This is more advice from Spirit. With loosen your grip, I think you've kind of been in the stuck energy of using old coping mechanisms to deal with this energy, okay? And that could be anything. It could be food, it could be smoking cigarettes, it could be gambling, it could be biting your fingernail. I mean, it's specific to you. Some old habit, some old coping mechanism, I think you have recently drawn back upon because your brain needed comfort, and that is, one of those receptors in our brain that says, hey, this thing, even if it might not be good for me, made me feel better, and so that's what I'm going to revert back to when I'm feeling down. This is no way to they are not shaming you. What they're saying is, can you recognize not only that you are this star seed, this never-ending, incredible soul who chose to come here and do this incredibly important work on planet Earth right now. I have to pause for a minute because this card, you are a part of a team of souls. Call in support. You chose to come here. And you chose to do this. And I know that I can feel it. I can feel that in some aspect of your life you are discouraged right now. But what they're saying is whatever this old habit was that you may have reverted back to, old coping mechanisms, is kind of blocking your gifts a little bit. Your gifts can't go away. I've heard people say this before, and I guess maybe they could if you like really wanted to push them away. But your gifts cannot like leave your soul. They're part of you. And you are part of this amazing star family who you're going to meet more of in this lifetime, because you all have this very specific purpose individually and together to help the collective. But so what they're saying here is just recognize your coping mechanisms. Are they healthy or are they not? Can we replace it with something a little more healthy, a little more nurturing to our heart, to our soul? And I think that'll kind of take that buffer away so your gifts really flow. I feel like your intention was to bring yourself some peace and serenity in the midst of all this, but what it's really done is kind of blocked you a little bit. And again, they are not criticizing you. They're just letting you know how to move past kind of this stuck energy and move forward towards your mission. So again, they're letting me know this is big. Like, you are not just some piddly like hobbyist on a street corner that's pulling cards. Okay, this is intrinsically part of you. This is a deep knowing within you who you are, and a deep knowing of how to help others. You can see you are a seer. Okay, I've got to get at least one or two more cards here for you, Spirit. More information. Wow, look at that. All of these? Okay, so we have apple, forbidden fruits, release rigidity, Valerian, release rigidity. Look at this. Resurrection. And tap your resources. Again, it says call in support. Tap your resources. There's something really significant about spending time telepathically communicating with your soul family. Now, I know this might really sound out there, but what they're saying is, you know, because you are so connected, you're able to telepathically connect to your soul family. You're able, and a lot of this is in the in-between state, so like deep meditation. You're able to connect to them. You're able to telepathically talk to them. And so because of that, you're able to call in support when you need it, when you're really feeling down. So I'm hearing like, no man is an island. Okay, you do have a support system. And even if they aren't in your 3D physical world right now, you have this ability to speak with them in like this telepathic way, okay? Just like you do with spirit, just like you would as a kid with an imaginary friend, okay? Tell them what's going on with you. What are you struggling with? What do you need help with? How are you feeling? I mean, you could even journal this if you wanted to, with the intention of it reaching, you know, your soul tribe, your soul star family who are here on earth to do the same things as you. You know, you're all here together. I also think as you do this more, it will help open up, where did we see this? Release rigidity. It will kind of help open up this feeling of being able to meet these people in the 3D, you know, that soul tribe. It's like, I feel like protection here. I feel protection and also freedom, a rewilding, you know, and then the cat's like sleeping here with Valerian. It's this peace. It's letting go of like all the stuff of, look at this, they're having me do this in like an infinity symbol. Letting go of all the old programming, all of the junk, all the stuff, so that you can relax and be in flow and be this divine seer for our creator, for source, for the universe. There's no doubt about it. You're a messenger for spirit. That is your superpower. And this can grow. I mean, this can be really wild for you. And it's all for you. It's all there for the taking. It's about renewing confidence in yourself. So calcite, they're saying, is a wonderful stone for you right now to help renew that energy, renew that confidence, renew that knowing that you have that you can do this. You are a messenger of spirit. You are a seer. And you always have been. I'm going to get one final moon magic card for you before we wrap up your reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. One final card for group 2. Thank you. Look at that. It's got a heart on it. Oh my gosh. I am loved beyond measure. You are. You are loved beyond all measure by creation, by this invisible thread, by your star family. You are an incredible, incredible light in this world, group 2. And don't let any hurt person ever take that light from you again, because you're here and you're meant to be here for this very important purpose. You have incredible gifts that are meant to be shared with the world. And they really want you to know that this is your calling, this is your path, this is your spiritual gift, to be a seer, to be the sight for others, because you're able to travel between worlds. You have that connection. This was an incredible, incredible reading, group 2. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for connecting with me here, for spending this precious time with me. I hope you can see how amazing you are, because I can feel it. I mean, I've had goosebumps through your whole reading. You are just this magical, magical soul. And I don't want anyone to ever dim your light like that again, okay? Are there any other messages here? I always feel like I'm missing something. I think just welcome this transition, welcome this transition as you really step into the fullness of who you are and what you're supposed to be doing here. Know that there is growth, that there is beauty under these old layers that you're shedding, these old ways of being, old habits. And you can call on your star family, you can call on your soul family at any time. All right, group 2, this was your reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. I am so grateful and truly blessed. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to mine. If this reading resonated with you, I would love to hear how. Please like, share, or subscribe if you feel called to do so. Those are totally free ways to help me and this channel grow so we can keep providing you messages like this from the divine. And don't forget to check out your collaboration reading with Britta at Synchronize. That's tagged in the description box below. We did this beautiful collaboration together from Spirit about awareness. So I would love to hear how her reading and mine may have meshed for you. I think that is so, so cool. So more than anything, please take excellent, excellent care of yourself, group 2. I'm so grateful for your beautiful energy here in the world, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, group 3. I first want to take a moment before we begin your reading and let you know that I'm recording this after I've already done your reading, but this reading was particularly emotional for me to do. I do cry through a good portion of it, and I really apologize for that. I was trying very, very hard to control and kind of balance my own emotions, but I just wanted to put a little trigger warning here at the beginning that it does get a bit emotional, and it does talk about children for a small point of time. If any of that sounds triggering to you, I just wanted you to be in the right headspace before you begin listening to your reading, to kind of know that it is a deeper and more emotionally triggering reading. But I thought it was a beautiful message, and I really hope that it resonates with you and you enjoy it. So if you need to pause the video at any time and come back to the reading, please know you can do that. But I hope that you enjoy this, and thank you so much for being here.
Group 3, I'm so grateful to be exchanging energy with you here. I'm so glad that you're here. This is for those of you that picked the Two of Wands card. And I'm obsessed with these cards. I love the imagery on them. Look at all the colors here. And just fearless. I mean, it's like they're ready to go. They see all these opportunities and they're ready to go. They've got these sticks here, knowing that it'll catch them when they fall. I guess the sticks are spirit, or the universe. But what's also really cool is you have the rune. Oh gosh, I can't remember its name all of a sudden. Agate, I think. But it's the rune of protection. It's also a rune of new beginnings and blessings and roots, because sometimes it can be shown in this opposite position with like the roots going down into the ground and a tree trunk here. But it's usually in this position, and it talks about protection and roots, groundingness within yourself. Then you also picked this gorgeous flower agate point. Flower agate is very calming, very nurturing. I love flower agate so much, but there's something about this one being in a point where I feel like it's directing more positive energy for a particular reason here. So let's get some more information. Yeah, you're ready to go on this journey. Like, you're more than ready. And what I find really interesting, I want to show you here on the bottom of the deck, was the Chariot. So I just feel this momentum, this energy. Like she, it's not gender specific, but they're just going. I mean, fearlessness and a decision. That's what it says down here. I have to get up so you can see this. Fearlessness in a decision, inspiring connection. So we're asking Spirit, what spiritual, magical gifts are you ready to be made aware of? So a lot of this is, you are fearless. You're fearless, and you also have this innate knowing of how incredibly protected you are by the universe. I think that's why you're able to start this new journey. Gosh, this feels very powerful. No F's given as he just walks off this cliff here. But he also knows he's protected. I'm gonna get some more information. This is a very different energy than the other two piles, I have to say. This is like a determination. Like, I think maybe you just need some validation and clarification on some of your gifts. And like the second you get it, you're rolling. You're ready. You've been waiting for this, they're saying. TikTok on the bottom of the deck. You've been waiting for this. So, fork in the road and happy. Now here's something really cool. This is number 13 and this is number 26. So it's literally going from ending one way of being, making that decision, and then fearlessly jumping into the joyous abyss of creation, of new beginnings, of going after it, you know? It's like I see like stars in your eyes, and oh, there's so much positive momentum and energy, and it's like, tell me which direction to go, Spirit, and I'll sprint there. I will run there. I'm ready. Just tell me which direction I'm supposed to go. Now, in a lot of ways, I think in a broad sense, you already know that it's like this spiritual, magical journey that you're supposed to be embarking on, that you're a part of. I do feel this sense of like childlike innocence or naivety, in the sense of you thinking, I want to be magical and I want to have all these gifts and I want to be able to do all these things, but me, you know, it's like, it's not possible for me. If Spirit told me I could, I would just charge in that direction. But it's like inner little child you is kind of saying, but not me, you know, me? And so Spirit's saying, yes, you. Look at this complete, I don't know why my words are escaping me now, but we went from 13 to 26. You know, 13 times 2 is 26. So this full progression, this large jump into who you are, who you're meant to be. And first of all, they're saying the number one thing that you are meant to be and bring into this world is happiness, playfulness, this inner child, joyous energy, staring at leaves, looking for 4-leaf clovers, blowing dandelions. I mean, making, you know, like, I used to do this when I was a kid in school. We had these big trees on our recess at our school, and they had these roots that kind of grew out, and some of the roots were kind of gnarly and there'd be like a hole, and so I would think, oh, that's where I'm supposed to make my magical stew. And so I'd get like mud and leaves and God knows what else, and you know, that's how I would play pretend. But it's that energy. It's like playing pretend, make believe, but the playing pretend and make believe is actually real to you now. And so now it's like, okay, I've never personally watched Harry Potter. Maybe this is something that you like, but it's almost like I'm living in real life Hogwarts right now. I don't even know what that means, but it's so like just so energetic, so fresh, so childlike and joyful, excited, like the world is full of possibilities and you're just ready to run after them. So the first thing that they're wanting to let you know is that this joy and innocence, playfulness that is inside you and has always been a part of you, that is like your secret ingredient to what we're about to make known for you, is what they just said. So the joy, the playfulness, the freeness, that's the secret ingredient. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What are group 3's specific, wow, thank you, specific spiritual gifts, magical abilities? Wow, I want to get one more. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Perfect. All right, we have the North Node. I want to make sure you can see this. The North Node in Scorpio in the 9th house. They just said, we're going to spell this out for you. Because I think you do kind of have this like childlike naivety where you're like, me? Really? And so they want you to know loud and clear in this reading what you've got going on. So the North Node is your purpose. It is your North Star. It is what your soul came here to do. We are supposed to move towards that direction. And Scorpio is such a... Scorpio's kind of secretive, but it's also just like mysterious. It's deep, so deep. I mean, it's interesting that you have such kind of a deep and dark gift here. Okay, let me wait till I finish what I'm saying before you think deep and dark. It's interesting that your gift here does kind of deal in the realm of darker, heavier energies, because you are such a being of like pure light, innocent energy. And so they're saying that's the point, because someone who lives in this energy. So I'm a Scorpio sun, and I'm very well versed in, you know, the darker sides of Scorpio. But because I'm so connected to that deeper, darker energy, I might not be the best person to do that kind of work. Actually, they're telling me I am, but for the example, okay, thank you, Spirit, but for the example. So I may not be the right person to do that kind of work, but you are. You have this innocence and joyfulness and just faith in the universe that cannot be swayed. You are so protected, and you know this on a cellular level. And I think that's part of what helps you keep this childlike innocence. So it says, spiritually, there will be purification to resurrect spiritual values. In the material realm, there will be success from the secrets of long-range thinking or travel. And in the physical world, there will be benefit resulting from the power of what is to be shared. So what is to be shared here? It's the duality of life. It's the fearlessness. It is stepping into the unknown with a childlike glee. It is knowing that you are always protected. It is bringing community together, philosophies, bringing points of view together to help raise the vibration of the collective, raise the consciousness of the collective, because so much of the collective is in kind of the shadow aspect of Scorpio energy right now. So secretive, kind of feeling like no one's on your team, everyone's out to get you, you have to get it first before just like the world is cold and harsh and you're ready to sting everybody. That's kind of what the collective is in right now. But not you. You are the total opposite of that. And where I think for some people who are in this kind of dark and twisty energy, I think it could maybe, your light could be a little off-putting to them. But Spirit's wanting you to remember it's only off-putting because they're still living in their shadow. They have not seen the light yet. And so we have to offer them the same kind of grace and love that we would anyone else, because those are usually the people that are hurting the most, the ones that are still stuck in this very dark, low vibrational energy. So with the fork in the road, I actually feel like you made the decision recently to leave a job or leave a way of living, a way of being that was actually pretty stable for you, to be like all in on this spiritual path. of helping people, because you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. But there's such an element of just like literally walking off a cliff, leaping into the unknown, like falling into the abyss and being ridiculously happy and excited and gleeful as you fall, because you know that you are going to be softly caught by the universe. You're going to be nurtured. You're going to be rewarded for your genuine, sweet heart, the sweetness of you. So let's turn these around and see what this says. So, in the spiritual, have faith in the extraordinary power of prayer as if it or they came from all there is. Is that not amazing? You do. You have this faith in spirit. Have faith in the extraordinary power of prayer as if it or they came from all there is. This is a knowing for you. This is a fact for you. It's so exciting because I really see here on, in the 9th house card, there's all these hot air balloons, which is really crazy because there was a hot air balloon in the second reading. But it's like there's 4 hot air balloons here, and it's doing it in a big way. It says, how can you do this? How can you bring this awareness of spirit, of the universe, and all that there is into the consciousness of the collective that is unfortunately and sadly still in a very low vibrational energy? How can you bring that to them in a way that brings joy, in a way that reinstills faith? You're the perfect person to do it, they said. Because your faith in yourself and your faith in the universe and your faith in Creator and your faith in joy and that love is the highest vibration of all is a fact in you. You know this beyond a shadow of a doubt. You're able to create positive tower moments for people by being this mirror or a witness for someone who has kind of gone through the depths and back and still held this immense amount of joy and gratitude and excitement about what's next. Where can you put me next, Spirit? That's what I just heard. Place me where you want me to be, and I'll go. I'll do it. So it says, now is the time to control the situation and do it in a big way. Part of this, I feel like, is, and that's beautiful with the flower agate, because there's still a lot of, it's still a lot of power here. It's in the shape that it's in, is what I'm trying to say. But the stone in and of itself is this soft, nurturing, like a mother's hug, and you're able to, it's like you're the softness to all the rough in the world. There's something about you that you can make even like the grumpiest, harshest person smile or feel cheer or amusement, even if it's at you. I don't think you care, because you know that you're elevating the vibration of the collective. Ooh, look at this. It says, do not worry about the highest and lowest aspects of the philosophies. I'm so sorry. Okay. Do not worry about the highest and lowest aspects of the philosophies and laws involved. So if that is a worry of yours, and I don't feel like you have a lot of worries here, I think you're just ready. But if a worry of yours is kind of like, I don't want to be knocked down, I don't want to be put down. I don't want these lower energies to affect what I've worked so hard to bring to the forefront of my being, which is pure joy, pure happiness. have faith that you are protected and those energies can't affect you in that way, because you're the perfect person to help elevate the consciousness of our collective, to help elevate the vibration of the collective. Just you being here on the planet, you beautiful, beautiful group number 3, just you being here on the planet is doing that. And that's something that your beautiful, joyous soul said, sign me up. I want to help. I want to do this. And so I personally want to thank you for what you add to our collective, because we need more of that. And for some of us, it's so much harder to find that joy, to find that spark, to find the optimism in the darkness. And so we need people who can hold the light, for us as we move into this new consciousness, this new world of higher vibration, of love and peace and togetherness. So you're doing a beautiful, beautiful thing, an amazing service to the world. And I am so grateful for you. I hope you know that. So let's get a few more cards for you. We haven't even drawn really any tarot except for the first one, but I'm just going with what I feel guided with right now. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spiritual gifts, magic, any other information, thank you. We the Hathors, are you kidding me? Motherly, this motherly nurturing in a joyous way. This flower agate energy, putting that out into the universe. I mean, just being you is helping elevate the collective. So imagine what it's going to be like when you're like fully on your path, when you really walk through this portal of all the mothers and all the divine feminine, and this is not gender specific, but all of the divine feminine energy that has come before you, that is within your cells and the DNA of you here on this 3D plane and in the spiritual realm. You hold it all within you. And so because of that, you are not only deeply and divinely protected from those lower energies, but you're able to give it to others, give this positive energy to others in a way that does not deplete you and helps people feel seen and loved and nurtured and cared for. Okay, the golden children. So here's another message that I'm getting for you. You may be a parent, and you may not be. You may just have, you may be someone who's like an aunt or your friend who has children that you're really close to. Maybe you're a teacher. You don't have to have given birth to a child, but there's something very, very significant here about the childlike energy that you encompass, the childlike joy and trust and faith, and the new generation of children that are being born right now. So a current theory of mine about the golden children is these are children that are being incarnated on earth right now, brand new souls, I think, but they're coming here without any karma. They're coming here without any karma at all. And there's this innocence. They have these rare gifts. Many of these children, I'm so sorry, I'm getting emotional. Many of these children are going to be thought to be autistic, or that they have autism. But what's really going on is these new children are different from us. They are architects. They are Arcturian energy, and they are architects of the new world, and they are here to help build this new world. And so many people are only saying, well, they don't act the way that a normal person should act. They're not acting normal typical, or whatever the phrase is, how do we fix them? How do we fix that? And I feel so strongly about this because there is nothing that needs to be fixed. There is nothing that needs to be fixed about these children. And I think you are a very important part of helping guide the universe, the collective consciousness towards knowing that these children that are being born have rare gifts that are here to help heal planet Earth, heal the collective. They're not meant to be changed. They're not meant to be looked down on. I'm so sorry. We need to raise them up, and we need to support them, and we need to help create joyful childhoods for them so they can do what they're meant to do, to come here and open this new portal, architect this new world of love, of peace, to tear down the old paradigm that did so much damage and hurt so many people, and create this new world, okay? So, you, my friend, play a very important role in children's lives in this way, and keeping that spark ignited and not letting people change the core, the essence of who they are, of being that nurturer, that great divine nurturer for this new generation of children being born on planet Earth right now. And you may be a parent to one of these children. I am a parent to one of these children, so maybe that's why I'm extra emotional. But they are a true gift. They are a gift. We called and asked for their assistance, and they are coming here to help us. And so many people are just trying to change them to make them the way that the old world has been. So we've got to stop that. We've got to fix that somehow, and you play an integral part in that. Okay, I'm going to get just a few final messages here. What spiritual gifts is group 3 meant to be made aware of now? Spiritual, magical. What is group 3 meant to be made aware of now? Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. TikTok. But it did, number 30, but it did come out in the reverse position. Is this another balloon? Okay, that's wild. So it's releasing. You're able to kind of stop the clock on, oh my gosh. Here's your magical gift, group 3. The essence of who you are and what you bring to the world is going to help stop the clock on negativity, on trying to change these beautiful children, on these lower vibrational energies that are just here on Earth in the collective. Time is running out on all that because you are being made aware of your gifts, because you are being made aware of the enormity of the power you hold simply by being, because you are a child of joy, a child of the cosmos, and you're also this divine, feminine, motherly energy. Time is running out on all of this pain because you are putting in so much work to help raise. I'm just so overwhelmed and grateful. What a magical person you are, group 3. It is not easy to hold that kind of joy and hold that kind of space. It's one of the hardest things I've ever had to try to do.
And because you just hold this, you just are this. You're just this beautiful, innocent ray of sunshine. You're helping end. You are an integral part of helping end this painful chapter in the history of our humanity, of planet Earth. And, you know, they need you to know how beautiful this is, how powerful this is. You chose to come here and do this. All right, I want to get you one final message here. Please and thank you, Spirit. One final message for group 3. Oh my gosh. I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. You've been ready. You've been ready. You've been saying, tell me how, Spirit, and I will go. Tell me what to do and I will do it. And here it is. Hold that vibration. Hold that positive energy. Be that nurturing energy and spirit in the lives of everyone that you meet, because you're divinely protected, and because of that you're also protecting them. You are a nurturer, you are a protector. You hold such immense positive energy for our collective, and I'm just so emotional. I'm so sorry. I've been crying through your whole reading, but this is magical. This is important. It might be one of the most important things. It might be one of the most important things. And thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from my soul for choosing to come here and do this and help. I'm so, so grateful for you, group 3. This was your reading. Oh, wait. What is this? I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. Dark moon. Yeah. You are the light. You are light. That's your magical power here, group 3. You are light. Light from source, infinite, just amazing. So thank you so, so much for spending your precious time here with me today. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to Amazing Spirit. If this reading resonated with you, I would love to hear how. Please like, share, subscribe. Those are totally free ways for you to help me and support the channel so I can keep doing readings like this for you. And more than anything, I hope you take excellent care of yourself. What an amazing light you are, group 3. And don't forget to check out the collaboration with Britta from Synchronize. Her all that will be in the description box below, because our readings are kind of hand in hand. So I'd love to hear how her reading may mesh with your reading over here. It would mean the world to me. I love to hear how this stuff resonates for you. So please take excellent care of yourself. I'm so grateful for you, group 3, and I look forward to seeing you soon.